up? What up, Facebook, social media, YouTube family? It's your boy, big brother, little brother. It just depends on the situation, but it's your boy, Noble Alexander in the building. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I hope everybody's doing well. I'm doing good. I can't complain. I am having a great day. Everything's good. I hope the same is for you guys as well. I hope everything's been well because it sure has been well for me. Okay. First and foremost, we want to start off by saying Hotep, Shalom, Salam Alaikum, peace and blessings. Ashe, 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 right? So, welcome to another episode of I will slap the sense in you. Today's episode is about trauma and sellouts, the divisive agenda. Trauma and sellouts, the divisive agenda. Now, what are we talking about here when we say trauma and sellouts, the divisive agenda? What are we talking about here? Well, we live in a new age. We're in a new era. And in this new age, and in this new era, there is this thing called social media. And social media has so many different platforms. I mean, you got Rumble, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Spotify. I mean, it's different platforms to where it allows people to, people can listen to information, people can share information, and it has its pros and it has its cons. It really does. I think it's a great tool to have in today's society, but at the same time, it feeds into a lot of rhetoric and bullshit. Okay. So this is what this episode is about. It's about the BS. But before we go any further, full disclosure, this is not a slap to, disrespect you, put hands on you, slap the shit out of you. This is the I'll slap the sense into you. Okay? So just to wake you up a little bit, your pineal gland might be a little calcified, and it's okay. We eat things and do things that might kind of calcify it and dim it down, but your little brother, your big brother, just depending on the situation, is here to just slap the sense in you, wake you up, help you get your mind going a little bit. Maybe there was something you should have thought about, you didn't think about it, or maybe you just totally disagree and just don't give a damn. But at least the information was provided. So, with that being said, we got trauma and sellouts. The divisive agenda episode is what we are here to discuss tonight. Yes, sir. So, with that being said, what am I talking about when I was talking about the social media? And tonight we're going to talk about the the negative side, and kind of the negative effect of it, because it's so many people that have the opportunity to make money once you get to a certain amount of views and subscribers, you get monetized. Okay. And with that being said, people tend to stay in tune with what is getting them the money. And, I'm not necessarily mad at that. But unfortunately, for unfortunately, there's a side of human nature where it's like, okay, I'm gonna say a bunch of divisive rhetoric bullshit, and I know damn well it's jacked up, but I'm making money off of it. So what? Now, I get it, getting your money, but it's gotten to the point that where it actually causes problems because so many people, they regulate their emotions off of the things that they hear and see off of social media. And there's a lot of people who are not really dedicated to the enlightenment, the advancement, the bettering of people as a whole. It's you got people that are real sellouts, like for real. They some real sellouts. And then you got people that speak and they're probably speaking from a place of trauma, and maybe they've been through it. They're speaking from a place of trauma. And unfortunately, sometimes that's still playing into the divisive rhetoric that tends to divide us. And today, we're going to go over some of these things because it's just retarded. A lot of it is just retarded and sickening. I ain't going to lie. It doesn't even make sense. It doesn't even make sense to have that type of mindset and spread that venom and that poison like that. But we're gonna dig a little deep. I'm probably gonna show a clip, and I'm gonna show something else too. And I wanna touch on it. I wanna touch on it because at the end of the day, for me, I see the bigger picture. I see how it's an agenda. That's why this is called the divisive agenda, because there is an agenda. It ain't rocket science. It ain't really hard to figure out. There's an agenda. So let's get into an example of what I mean by an agenda. Right now, I feel like there's an agenda to allow people, and especially Black people, to be comfortable with sexual transmitted diseases. I do. I see it. It doesn't even make sense, and it's disgusting. But let me do this, so won't nobody think that I'm crazy, right? Let me play a little clip, and I want you guys to get an understanding of what I mean. So in this clip, this is going to be this hip hop artist named Sexyy Red, right? And for those who don't know who Sexyy Red is a female rapper. Okay, I ain't gonna say hip hop artist. I'm gonna say a rapper. To me, there's a difference. And to me, she's very. It goes into what I was just saying. So let me play this clip so you can get an understanding of what I mean by this. Because to me, it's a little ridiculous. Okay? It's a little ridiculous. So we're gonna
the craziest
clip.
The craziest thing I ever.
And this is her. This is like this is Sexyy Red on a podcast with this is Angela Yee's podcast. Okay. So I just want y'all to hear this. Let's listen to this.
I said in the song is a lyric I said, damn, this nigga burn me pussy smoking like a seed. I had chlamydia before though twice.
Okay.
But I ain't never.
So this is, I'm gonna start it over again, but this is about Sexyy Red talking about how she contracted a transmitted disease. Okay. And to me, this is, I feel like a lot of music artists are sellouts, because music once upon a time used to be something that was inspirational. I don't believe music is really inspirational anymore. It's all divisive. It's shit that it's either dividing us or dumbing us down into this old disgusting state of decadence and just lack of morals and principles. And they use these artists because we have this insane attachment to celebrities that we allow them to dictate how we move and think as a society. And so I'm gonna start it over start this video over again and just listen to this shit.
That's the most pretty common.
Hold on.
The craziest thing I ever said in the song is a lyric I said, damn, this nigga burned me pussy smoking like a seed. I had chlamydia before though twice.
Okay.
But I ain't never had
That's the most pretty common.
Yeah, very common.
Yeah.
So you felt it like you was burning?
No, it'd be a smell.
For chlamydia?
Yeah.
And you went to the doctor and they were like,
cause this what happened. Me and my nigga was together and we broke up cause he was cheating on me. So then we broke up. Then I went and did me. Then he did him. And then we missed each other, came back together.
something went right.
We both was like, what the fuck is this smell?
Oh shit.
I'm like, ugh, what's going on? So you fuck two people and he like, you fuck two people too. I'm like, well, we don't know who did it.
Damn.
We still don't know
Did y'all
who
call
did
the people that y'all was with and let them know that something went right?
I think I know who did it. But I'm gonna blame my baby daddy though.
Yeah, blame him.
You gonna take this charge?
We like, I'm like, did you give it to me? Cause you was fucking the bitch raw too, and I fucked the nigga raw. But
What
shit,
lessons did we learn from the Go to the doctor.
Don't double back wrong.
Right. One raw dick at a time. So at least they know you know what.
God damn.
the craziest thing.
What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna actually play it back, but I'm gonna act. Hold on, let me fix my screen because this shit. Yeah. So I'm gonna actually play this back, and I'm about to recap. And this is gonna be one of the prime examples. And I'm not done with Sexy Red Ass. This is gonna be one of the prime examples of what I mean about being a sellout and, like I said, them just introducing this type of lifestyle to us like it's supposed to be acceptable. All right, like, it's no big deal. Oh, that's normal. You heard what she said. That was Angela Yee. Hold on. Wait a minute. We're gonna break this back. It's only a minute and some change. Just bear with me. Hold on now. Listen to this.
Thing I ever said in the song is a lyric I said, damn, this nigga burned me pussy smoking like a seed. I had chlamydia before though twice.
Okay.
But I ain't never had
That's the most pretty common.
Yeah, very common.
Pause. I mean, look how they just downplay. That's okay. It's pretty common. It's okay. Come here. Let me talk to y'all for a minute. I will slap the sense in you. I don't give a it how common it is. Shouldn't nobody be sitting up here downplaying catching no STD. I don't care if it's curable or not. You shouldn't. What? We are talking about a sexual transmitted disease. And they sit up here, that's pretty common. It's okay. And it's just like, wait a minute. How is that okay? That's bullshit rhetoric. Here we go with the sellout shit. And then it's divisive because I'm quite sure, especially Angela Yee, I know I've listened to her talk. If that was a dude sitting up there talking, flip side, the reverse of everything Sexy Red was saying, but it was a man saying that, they would have been all over that dude. How come you ain't being more responsible with your eggplant? You going around here burning people, giving them this and that. They would have had a field day. But I guess because she's a female, it's cool. It's cool. No, it's not cool. Let's continue to listen. I mean, it's just bullshit.
Well, so you felt it like you was burning?
No, it'd be a smell.
For chlamydia?
Yeah.
And you went to the doctor and they were like,
cause this what happened. Me and my nigga was together and we broke up cause he was cheating on me. So then we broke up. Then I went and did me. Then he did him. And then we missed each other, came back together.
Something went right.
We both was like, what the fuck is this smell?
Oh shit.
Why is this shit funny? Why is it funny? You laid up with a dude. You got chlamydia. You get back with your ex. Wait. Just no. Hold on. Stop. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. You was with your boyfriend. Y'all break up. Shortly after breaking up with your dude, a week later, month later, it was real recent. If you listen to the story the way it's told, couldn't have been too far into the future, and it don't even matter because you broke up with your dude, got with another dude, or was messing with another dude for whatever reason. That didn't work, but in the process of being with your original dude, he's already laying with you, shooting the club up. You get with another dude, he start laying with you. So here we go, shooting the club up. So that's another dude you didn't have unprotected sex with. You stop talking to him, or maybe talking to him, but still clearly missing. Like she said, we was missing each other. Oh, so you was laying up with this new dude, letting him pound cake smash, and then you got with another, then you went and got back with your dude. Come here. I will slap the sense in you. That's not nasty. And then you said you got back with your dude because you missed him. So clearly while you laying up with him, you got another dude on your brain. Oh my God. And so then you let you finna smash, let the ex smash again. And in the process, you start smelling something, he starts smelling something, but you're lying because there's no way that you're going to tell me that when you laid with him, you just suddenly start smelling something coming out your vajayjay. Come here. Yeah. I will slap the sense in you. When you used I'm quite sure when she used the bathroom earlier that day, she knew damn well it was something going on. She smelled that shit before she even was finna get back with her dude. So how you come and say, oh, we basically took my clothes off and he smelled it, I smelled it, and we both was like, damn, what's going on? You already knew what was going on. Sexy red, nasty ass. Shouldn't you go to, is there a crime for that? Come here. I will slap the sense in you. See what I'm talking about? That's that bullshit. And Angela Yee and them sitting up there laughing like the shit is funny. Like, oh, like if that was a fucking dude saying that shit, oh man, they'll be calling him all type of bums and losers. But because it's Sexy Red, the same chick that they allowed to go to all of these high schools, remember they let Sexy Red go to high schools and speak to the high schoolers, and out of all the people you could come to have and visit a high school, Sexy Red, seriously, let's continue to listen to this shit because this is ridiculous.
Yeah, like, what's going on? So you fuck two people, and he like, you fuck two people too. I'm like, well, we don't know who did it.
Damn.
We still don't know.
Did y'all call the people that y'all was with and let them know that something went right?
I think I know who did it, but I'm gonna blame my baby daddy.
Look.
Yeah, blame him.
Hey, look, she did. She's scandalous. She's. Oh man, listen. I can't say I'm 100% right. But if I'm listening to her, they just asked her, did y'all call the people that y'all been laying with and let them know? She didn't say yes or no. She did a Kamala Harris, didn't answer the question, and went straight to, well, I think I know who gave it to me. And she finna say her baby dad, like, no. So in other words, you didn't even call none of them people you've been laying up with because you didn't even answer the question. And then I'm curious. I'm like, damn, how are you so comfortable with even getting up here like this is funny? Like this shit is not funny. It's people out here that if you give them an STD, bro, they will do something to you. Like this shit is not funny. It's not a game. You don't just laugh and say, I got gonorrhea twice. And all of them sitting up there, it's a whole panel of females, and they all like, yeah, that's a common one. That's a common one. What? I will slap the sense. I don't give a shit how common it is. Don't nobody want no STD. You bouncing around from fucking disgusting ass. But she's supposed to be some role model, everybody. Let me back that up a little bit.
Y'all call the people that y'all was with and let them know that something went right?
I think I know who did it.
But
I'm gonna blame my baby daddy though.
Yeah, blame him.
See? Look, she gonna say, I'm gonna blame my baby daddy. And what the other girl say? Yep, blame him. Why blame him? Divisive. Not want to hold her responsible. See what I'm saying? This is the type of sellout shit I be talking about. Like, how do you sit up here and not hold her accountable for getting up here talking about how many times she didn't have a sexual chlamydia. And then there's already talk about some other stuff too. But, I can't really get into all of that. But there's talks about her having some other stuff. It's out there. And they're all good with this. It's all good. And then she say, I think I got it from my baby daddy. I'm going to blame him. Even though she did not clear the fact that she wasn't out here spreading it, because clearly it sounded like you might be. And then they asked her, did you call everybody to let everybody that you was messing with know that you had it? She didn't even answer that question. And they not getting on her ass about it. They let her sidetrack that just like everybody else did with Kamala Harris. Let her sidetrack, not answer the question, not hold her feet to the flames. Let's keep going. Fucking disgusting.
Okay. We like, I'm like, did you give it to me? Because you was fucking the bitch raw too. And I fucked the nigga raw. But
what lesson did we learn from the chlamydia? Go to the doctor.
Don't double back raw.
Right. One raw dick at a time. So
you get one raw dick at a time. Now, what type of... See? Come here. No, come here. Ah, I will slap the sense into you. One at a time, huh? So it don't matter if it's 12 dudes in 1 year, just as long as it's one at a time. So in other words, 1 month is him, next month is him, next month is him, next month is him, next month is him. And that's okay, just long as it's one at a time. I mean, what type of advice is that would you give somebody? But again, sellouts, why? Because it's for ratings. They get views off this shit. People tuning in, listening, and then you got a lot of us that are so retarded and ignorant that for some reason, well, I ain't gonna say for some reason, I know, it feeds the ego. It justifies a person's lack of moral responsibility in this damn world. Where it's like, oh, okay, nah, it's cool. Oh, you got chlamydia? Nah, don't worry about it. That's normal. I'm like, huh? It's normal. Yeah. Just go to the doctor, get your antibiotics, and just take one raw eggplant at a time. So if you have sex with 12 dudes in 1 year, and each one get it raw, shoot the club up once a month, that is 12 different men that not only did you let inside of you, but that's 12 different individuals that you didn't let shoot the club up, and you talking about a smell and this and that. I just could have sworn we had like more self-worth and value about our bodies than that. Well, no, but what does this still have to do with you saying that you think there's an agenda? For one, like I just said, if she was a man sitting up there saying that shit, they'd have crucified his ass. They would have crucified that dude. They would have, I'm talking about nailed him to the cross like Jesus. They would have got all up on it. Are you sitting up here? You spreading disease? You nasty eggplant having ass ninja? Oh my God. They'd have killed him. But maybe people still think that I'm over exaggerating, right? Noble, you don't know what you're talking about. There's no agenda to get black people to be more comfortable with, STDs and acceptances of having it. Okay. I'm just talking crazy. I don't know what I'm talking about, huh? All right, then. So how about we do this one? So this same... I'm sorry. I'm trying not to laugh, man. It's just, I'm appalled. I can't believe it. But let's do this. This same individual, right, has a lip gloss line, Sexy Red. Let's go over Sexy Red's lip gloss line, shall we? Right? Let me see if I can blow this up. Okay. Sexy Red has a lip gloss line for those who don't know, right? And it says, Sexy Red shared shared photos of her social media today of the lip gloss, which look like they'll be available in a series. And these colors names are not for the faint at heart. Oh, no shit, Sherlock. Well, what is the names of them? Well, let's see. We got Coochie Juice, which is a rosy hue. It's called Coochie Juice. And mind you, she's extremely followed by the younger crowd. So a lot of younger girls, teenagers, and in high school, or younger women, period, really like Sexy Red. There's even a gang of older women that like Sexy Red, but especially the younger crew. Okay, so you got Coochie Juice, which is a versatile rosy hue. Then you got Booty Hole Brown. So clearly, Booty Hole Brown is brown lip gloss, right? Then you got Nut. It's called Nut. Clearly, it's white. Then you got, excuse my language, y'all. I'm just reading this stuff. Then you got Pussy Hole Pink. It's a classic baby pink. Then you got Yellow Discharge. So the yellow one is called Yellow Discharge. If you got Yellow Discharge, don't you got chlamydia or something? That's an STD. Then she got another one, a green one. It's called gonorrhea. She has a green one called gonorrhea. Then she has a blue one called blue balls. Then she got, it's called brick red that will stain your sheets. This one's called Sex on My Period. So forgive me for my explicit language. I'm reading Sexy Red's lip gloss line. You're mad at me from reading it. You should be mad at her silly, doofy, goofy, loofy ass for promoting and having that type of lip gloss names as something that, is a promotion to sell her lip gloss line. Come here. I will slap the sense in you. That is nothing that you should even want your kids to wear. I couldn't imagine being a mother or a parent and your daughter ordered that Sexy Red, the yellow one. And you asked her, oh, okay, that's a nice looking little lip gloss thing on your lip. What is it called? Oh, this one's called Yellow Discharge. What? What the hell? Got too much going on right now. This one's called Yellow Discharge. Like Yellow Discharge, if it's green, gonorrhea. Like gonorrhea, Yellow Discharge. Why would anybody in their right mind we are having some I'm sorry, y'all. I'm having some technical difficulties right here. They must be mad at me talking about that girl like that. I don't give a shit. She nasty as fuck. Excuse my language. You can't be too mad at me because if you wore the green one, you had gonorrhea on your lips. And if you wore the yellow one, you had Yellow Discharge on your lip. Like, why is that promotable? Why is that something when people is proud of her? Like, oh yeah, I'm so proud of you for this. Like, what? You got girls in high school wearing that one, wearing that stuff. That's ridiculous. That's selling out our culture and our people just for $1. And people would tell me, oh, well, Noble, you a hater. I'm not a hater. I'm just not I just got certain principles and boundaries. I can get on here and say some shit and get clickbait. I can get up here and be divisive and talk shit about men, talk shit about women, and say some shit about stuff to get me thousands of views and likes and all that. I'm not about to do all that, man. I'm not going to do that. To me, that's just too much. I don't care. I'm not for having this divisive agenda, dividing the people, keeping everybody at odds with each other. It's just funny how over the last few years this shit has picked up. It seems like it really picked up ever since COVID. Swear to God, to me, it just seems like ever since COVID. So we won't focus on how it really got here, where was it really manufactured, what was really going on with it. They put out all of this stuff so we can keep being distracted about what's really happening in our face, especially since the turn of the century. You know, since that pandemic, whatever you want to call it, it's like all of a sudden, if the Democrats hate Republicans, Republicans hate Democrats, and it's like, wait a minute, when was this happening? I mean, there's always been some little tiffs and people, you know, especially when it's political time and put in the political season, and it's time to vote for a new president or a new senator or governor. You know, things wrap up with the little political jargon and rhetoric. But at the end of the day, it was people who understood that this was America and we still all won. But nowadays, it's all divided. You got people nowadays that's like, oh, you voted red? You conservative? You voted for who? Oh, I'm cutting you off. I'm never dealing with you again. Like, wait, what? Like, damn, you really gonna cut somebody off because of their political ideology? That's insane. That's divisive. That's crazy as hell. Like, why would you do that? Because they disagree with who this person. Well, she was a woman, and we needed the first black, and he's racist, and he's this, and he's that. It's like, well, shit. Everybody could have said something about the other one. That's divisive. And then we just fall for it, and the country is all divided. Then we get all these people on these podcasts. You got all these women blaming all these men for everything wrong in their life. You got all these men not taking responsibility for the type of 304 that you done laid up with and procreated with. And then now you're mad, but you the one laid up with her, shot the club up, and now you mad, bro. Like, when are we going to start taking responsibility for our own lifestyles and our actions? How do you just keep blaming all the men, all the women? How is it that because of the couple guys that you had an interaction with, it didn't pan out? Now all of a sudden, all men ain't shit. How is it the fact that because of the few females that you dealt with that wasn't shit, all of a sudden all of them 304s? I mean, this is divisive, and we don't see it, and we don't care, and we keep feeding in it. We keep sharing these videos. We keep talking about it because a lot of these videos it validates people. When you got someone irresponsible, and then they get on here and say some stuff and be like, "Yeah, these men ain't," just like you just heard old girl. When Sexyy Red said, "Well, you know, I blame my baby daddy for giving me this STD," right? That's what we just heard Sexyy Red say. And then what did the other lady say? Yeah, that's right. Just blame him. Like, damn. Like, you're not going to get on her for knowingly having it and spreading it? Like, she just told the story. Sexyy Red, we just watched her. She just said that she went back to her dude after being with another dude. When they got ready to do the do, they both realized that there was a smell. But you're going to tell me as a woman you didn't realize that prior to getting with your ex again? So you didn't pee none that day. You didn't go to the restroom, use the bathroom none that day. So you didn't take a bath none that day. And during that time, Sexyy Red, you mean to tell me you did not notice that you had some type of odor coming from your cookie jar? Come here. I will slap the sense in you. Who the hell do you think you talking to? Like, and then the whole panel, they all sitting up there downplaying. They're like, oh, it's okay. Yeah. Oh, that's normal. You had gonorrhea, chlamydia, whichever one it was. Oh, that's okay. That's normal. Like, that's normal? Don't nobody want no STD? What the fuck are we talking about? It's not normal. But she's getting paid, and she's getting paid to be how she is. It's entertainment. It's an act. She's putting on this role. And even though it may still be a part of her lifestyle too, clearly, but she's getting paid to really reinforce that within herself. And then that's attracting a gang of other children or people who's going to fall victim to that. They're going to fall victim. And I hate to say it, but it's the honest to God truth. This is why we need men in our community, not males. We need men. And we got to get this shit back in order because we're losing control. We just went over the list of this girl lip gloss. The yellow lip gloss she got is called Yellow Discharge. Her green lip gloss is called Gonorrhea. Why don't you name the green one Mother Earth? Name the yellow one Heavenly Yellow or something. You want to name this shit Yellow Discharge, Green Gonorrhea, the dark red one, the sex on my period type of shit? Like what? Like why are we promoting this? And we just love it too. We don't check her about it. It's a gang of people right now just love the shit out of Sexy Red. The young women and the older women love the shit out of Sexy Red. I'm like, why? That's not promoting nothing. I wouldn't want my daughter wearing if I wish my yeah, I bet you that'll be the last time. That'll be the last time you wearing that lip gloss. What's the name of that one? Oh, Daddy, this is Gonorrhea Green. Give me this goddamn. Give me this Gonorrhea Green. The hell you ain't finna wear. Come here, everybody. I will slap the sense. You shouldn't be letting your kids wear no stuff like that. That's not a woman is a precious. It's like a precious jewel. That's something to be cherished. That ain't nothing when you just talk about, yeah, I gave him some. I let everybody shoot the club up. Like, what the fuck? I mean, damn. Then you get dudes sitting up here. You mad because I seen the videos. Her dude mad at him because he feel like he got it from her. It's like, bro, it's Sexy Red, bro. She got tattoos all over her face. She talk about slaying with several dudes and them shooting the club up. So, therefore, what did you think you was getting yourself into when you got with her? There's no way you gonna tell me that when you got with her, you was like, oh, when a man finds this a wife, he finds this a good thing. I found it. Oh, that's her. What the fuck? Hell no. That is 304 times 4. That is 304 times another 304. What the hell? What are we talking about? The girl had a whole podcast talking about how she had chlamydia several times. Had all the other females on the show sitting up here talking about, yeah, okay, I mean, just laughing like the shit is funny. It's not funny. It's disgusting. I couldn't believe what I was listening to. I'm like, seriously? I mean, we just got an old decadent ass society now, man. I mean, it's shameful. I mean, anything goes. And we got people who would do it for money, won't clean it up, and people promote it. Like she said, I blame my baby daddy. And then what did the girl say? Yeah, blame him. Like, why would you tell her to do that? You heard her. Y'all asked her. Did y'all call all of the people that you was laying with to let them know that they potentially might have this STD? She Kamala Harris the question, meaning she didn't answer it and just said straight up, "Oh, I think my BD gave it to me." And so then the BD, I seen his videos. He mad because he got it from her. But it's like, bro, why would you lay with this? Why would you do that to yourself, bro? As much as you want to get mad at her, bro, you are to blame. Because you chose to lay with her. You didn't have to do that. You know who she is. She is what she is. There's a saying. There's a parable. It says a girl was walking down a road on a winter night. She saw a snake. The snake was frozen. She felt sorry for the snake. She put the snake up, and she had a big old coat and jacket on, so she put the snake in her bosom to keep the snake warm, to keep the snake from dying. At some point, as she's walking down the road, the snake started thawing out. The snake, she feeling the snake moving around. Then the snake bit her. She digged into her coat, pulled out the snake, and asked the snake, "Why did you bite me?" And the snake response was, "You knew I was a snake in the first place." Come here. I will slap the sense in you. As an adult, you got to know damn well what you dealing with. It's no excuse, bro. There's a lot of females that's 304s, but if you laying up with them, shooting their club up, that's on you. That's on you. You know she ain't worth nothing. She ain't worth nothing. That's on you, bro. Don't just sit up here and get mad at her. Get mad at yourself for not having enough eggplant discipline. You should have said, "Oh no, I'm not hitting that. Girl, you a sexy red." But there's a lot of dudes right now. Right now, they be like, "Oh, I don't give a damn. That's sexy red. I'm finna knock her down." Like, yeah, all right. You're gonna get burnt. You might get burnt. You may get burnt. I don't know if you want to do that one, buddy. May not be a good idea. Because then you're going to do that one time, get burnt, and then you're going to go back to your regular situation, and guess what? You're going to burn her. It ain't even worth it. It ain't even worth it. Like, people don't get it. Like, all right, you're going to mess around, and you're going to do that to the wrong person. Your ass going to get United Healthcare. And I ain't even trying to make fun of his situation. I'm just saying, you're going to mess around and do that to the wrong person, and they're going to United Healthcare your ass. Straight up. They're going to catch you, and you're going to it's going to hit you, and you're going to be laid out on the ground. United Healthcare it out. Nigga, they done recycled you. Got you out of here. That's nothing to play with. And they had that whole panel up there just laughing. It was disgusting. But again, we living in a time where things is just divisive, and the shit makes money, and it's sad because it's real. It's been real trauma. Like, people that have really experienced things. Like you can't get mad. Like, we get mad at each other, men, women. We get mad at each other listening to these podcasts, and it really be silly because I'll be listening and I'm saying, well, damn, and I'm a guy, but I have to empathize and think like, well, shit, okay. Let's say if a female was raised and her daddy wasn't there. Her daddy was out of her life her whole time coming up. She never had a father in her life. Then she get with a dude and she get pregnant, and then now he out of this baby's life, and she got to fight with him to try to get him to be a part of this child's life, whether it was supposed to be a smash and dash or not. Let's just say she wasn't really on no sexy red shit and sleeping with everybody. Let's just say she know for a fact she slept with one person. She know who the baby daddy is. For a fact. It ain't even in question. But then he is being absent just like her daddy was. Like, I can understand that trauma. Like, I can understand that resentment to where you may have to battle resenting men, having an anger toward men. Like, damn, you know what? I don't like dudes. They ain't nothing. My daddy wasn't shit. My baby daddy ain't. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like I can see it. Like, damn, that is jacked up. You know, and you got to be grown enough to still handle your situations in life, of course, and maybe get the therapy that you may need to get over these mental traumas and damages. But it's like, at the same time, though, that's some real shit, though. That's something that I can understand. I may not agree with everything that you're doing, but at least I can understand why you're upset, why you're emotional, why that may bother you. Because to not have a father could be traumatic. And then to turn around and have kids, and then your kid's father is doing the same exact thing that your father did to you. And now you can't help but psychologically feel like, you know what, maybe these ninjas ain't shit. All ninjas ain't shit. Fuck, I hate them all. Now you just mad. So now you might just be getting on podcasts just saying shit out of anger, out of trauma. Like, yeah, there ain't nothing. When realistically, no, sweetheart, it ain't that all men ain't nothing. What you mean to say is all the males that you've been with ain't nothing. Don't lump everybody into that. But you got to be strong enough and willing to deal with that type of trauma, though. That's some shit to really think about, though. I mean, even on the flip side, being a dude, they tell you your whole life, oh, well, you brokey. You don't make this amount of money, you broke. You like, damn, how I'm broke. I don't even qualify for GR. Yeah, well, you can't take care of me, and I need somebody that can support my lifestyle, and you got to take me to Mastro's on the first date, and you doing all of this stuff. Then mess around, you get married, and you didn't work your ass off to get to a certain point to create the value in your life to where people will acknowledge you. People will show you some type of favor because of your financial status. Then you get with this woman, and all of a sudden, a few years after being married, y'all getting a divorce, and she's taking half of your shit. Like, that'll make a dude hot. Like, I don't know why motherfuckers think that that's some shit that, come here, let me talk to you. Nah, I will slap the sense into you. You don't think that if you worked your tail off for something to create the value in your life and then have to give half of it up just because y'all choose not to be together no more, and they got all these stupid rules, well, because that's how her lifestyle was when she was with you and this, that, and the other. This is like, but damn, she wasn't with me when I was shooting in the gym. I got with her after the fact. I'm giving that scenario. I ain't talking about the girl that was with you shooting in the gym. I'm talking about the girl that really wasn't with you shooting in the gym and you happen to marry her. Now she hitting you for half of what you got. Like, that shit pisses dudes off. It pisses men off when you trying to you have a child and you thought that this child was yours, and you come find out years later that this baby is not even yours. I saw the stats. They say 30% of babies born, the person who signed the birth certificate, that ain't even the real daddy. 30%? That's some shit I should have pulled up and show. Damn. I didn't even think about it till just now. That's what I should show. Like, look at that. 30%. That's high. Now, some people might say, well, Noble, I mean, it's still 70% of those who they are actually the father. Yeah. But do you know how high 30% is, though? That's a lot. Just, if you don't think it's a lot, take your ass to work, take your gross, and then let them take 30% of your gross income out your check. You're going to be hot as fish grease. You're going to be like, hell no, I'm working for peanuts. And it took too much money out my check. You damn right. If you can't understand how high 30% is, let me give you an example. If you say your body, your choice, because of that procedure that you wanted to have as a woman, you fall, you're like, nah, I think all women should be able to have a procedure. Okay, cool. And you advocated it for it. But then when you look at the numbers, it's like, well, only 1% actually face death during that time of, pregnancy. There's another small percentage of, okay, yeah, sexual assault, small percentage. Most of the time, it's actually you wasn't sexually assaulted, and it ain't about your life. You just doing what you're doing. Okay, fine. Your body, your choice. Cool. But just based off those numbers, you like, nah, we should have the right to do that. Okay. So, and that's like 1%, 2%, no more than 5%. So then now you got these dudes that's like, nah, they got the stats like that. 30% of dudes signing these birth certificates, he is not the father. So that means out of 100 dudes, 30 of them ain't the daddy. That's a lot. And so that's why you got people like, nah, we finna make a law, blood test from now on. Blood test from now on. That's a lot. That's a lot of dudes. That means if every day the hospital, it's 100 women coming in here giving birth, Monday through Friday, so that's 500 babies. You're talking about 30%, that's like 150. So out of 500, 150 dudes ain't really the daddy. That's a lot. And to the point where if they sign their name on that birth certificate, they stuck with it. They can get hit for child support and everything. And it's not even his baby. So now you got to have these laws in place because of shit like that. Like, we all jacked up. This is why I'm going on back and forth. Like, we all jacked up. Should nobody be blaming nobody? Everybody should be taking responsibility. We all messing up. Everybody needs to do better. The men need to do better. The women need to do better. Women need to do better about who they let in their body. Stop just giving it to people just because he got money. That doesn't mean nothing. That has nothing to do with his morals, his mind state, whether he care about you, whether nothing. It has nothing to do with that at all, period. You just doing that shit because he got money. You shooting the club up, really don't, it's like you have no soul. You just shooting the club up like, bro, she's a woman. Babies come out of here. Oh, well, I know. What you mean you know? Nigga, come here. God, I will slap the sense in you. What you mean you know? You're dumb. And you have no plans on really being a father. You just shooting the club up like it's funny. And you want this child to be born and be another statistic? Like, what if you can get a vision? What if you can get a vision of what your child will grow up to be before you had the child? What if the spirits came down and was like, yeah, you want to shoot her club up? We're going to show you the future of what this baby is going to be with your lack of presence being in this child's life. And then you're able to like fast forward to the future and see that your child is going to grow up to be a gangbanger, be out in them streets, be a murderer, kill 2, 3, 4 people, and then got to do 25 years of life in a prison because he's a murderer. All because you wasn't there as a father. Would you still lay up and shoot the club up? Or would you be that damn ignorant and stupid? Like, well, shit, I'm still going to shoot the club up. I'm still going, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, just come here. That would slap the sense in you. Quit being stupid. Be more responsible. Be more responsible than that. Like, I mean, just saying. We're not, as black people, we're not in no type of, we're in last place in everything good and number one in everything bad. We are not in a place to be divisive. We shouldn't be sitting up here talking about how I don't need no man. I don't need no man. I ain't dealing with these women. They 304s. Like, we don't need that. We need to come together. We need to get some bread. Everybody should be like, look, huddle up. Okay. Whoo, shit, it's kind of rough out here. Okay, this is what we're going to do. You know what I mean? And delegate, like, we finna work. We finna get this bread up. But we are divisive as fuck and made each other mortal enemies. We like cats and dogs, ammonia and bleach, Mortal Kombat, Scorpion and Sub-Zero. I mean, I just be watching podcasts and it'd be like women just hating men. I'd be like, damn. Ooh, shit. But then don't have the same energy for their own. And I'm like, damn. But then I'm sitting up here and watching it and I'm listening to some of this stuff. I'm like, okay, I think that's the feds. I think the feds is pushing that agenda. Well, why you say that? No, well, give us an example. An example. The Cheesecake Factory thing. Remember when that whole Cheesecake Factory thing came up? To me, I feel like that was the feds involved in that for a lot of reasons. But the main things I'm a highlight on that was that lady made the recording of her being taken out on a date to the Cheesecake Factory. And then when I look at her and then I look at him, he really didn't even look like, it was a black lady, like I don't know, he was an Asian, Hispanic, or a mixture of both type of dude. And he didn't even really look like somebody that she would probably really take serious anyway. You know what I'm saying? So that was a red flag for me. So I'm like, okay, red flag. And you probably just on this date for the money. But still, I'm going to get to the why I said the feds part. Because she had a real big issue about being taken to the Cheesecake Factory. And he had even said, like, well, I had other plans, but this, that, and other, you was being late. We missed our reservation. I took you to the Cheesecake Factory. But again, I don't know how many people would have an issue with going on a date to the Cheesecake Factory. This was the first time anybody has ever made that an issue. So then from there, that's when you start hearing about, oh, if a dude take you, then it was like a week later, this list came out of you shouldn't date a dude that would take you to these places. And the number one thing on that list was the Cheesecake Factory. And I said to myself, how is it that she just so happened to do this video, and then a week later, this list of things, of places where places where it was like women said that if a man take you, you shouldn't be dealing with him. And the number one thing was the Cheesecake Factory. I'm like, shit. I know people had their birthday parties at the Cheesecake Factory. They got Cheesecake Factories over there by like off the coast, by some water and stuff, real nice and nice ambiance and lit up. And I don't understand that one. But again, it was divisive. And I'm like, I'm like, see, to me, this got them alphabet boys all on it, being divisive. And somebody would say, well, why would they go that far to be that divisive? Because they want people divided. They want everybody like this. They don't want everybody like this. They want everybody like this. They want people separated. They don't want people together. It's easier to take over and conquer. There's an agenda. That's why the name of this show is Trauma and Sellouts, the Divisive Agenda, because there's an agenda. It's an agenda to keep people separated. It's an agenda to make women hate men and men hate women. It's an agenda to make Democrats hate Republicans and Republicans hate Democrats. It's an agenda. I don't know. You don't have to care. You don't have to. It's an agenda. There's no way we should be doing all that. And then turn around, none of us is paying attention to the importance of everything that's been happening since the turn of the century. We ain't tripped off none of this. You had September 11th, the World Trade Center happened. You had a first black president, then came Trump, and then from here you saw two attempted. They tried to unalive him twice, like right in your face. And some people, whether they wanted that to happen to him or not, didn't care or not. The point that you got to understand is that that's still big news. Like, bro, you don't just watch TV and see bullets start flying and people ducking and screaming and hollering. That was live, bro. Like, that's not nothing normal. Okay, then they make Space Force. Like, where they come, that's a whole new military branch. Then they got cryptocurrencies. Like, you don't really see, like, something shift. You don't see a shift in life. You don't see a shift in society to where this may not be a good time for everybody to be divisive and acting stupid and acting like you don't need nobody and you so independent because you can pay your bills being an adult anyway that you don't need nobody. You think this is the time for that? I don't know. Then they got all these drones, everybody reporting and talking about they sitting in the sky. This is divisive. I don't know if this is the right time for that attitude. They reporting all these drones and shit. All on the East Coast, all on the West Coast is people really seeing all these different drones, and everybody's they're like, damn, what's really going on? What is this? Then they keep telling you, oh man, we getting some shit from China and all type of shit. Then the pandemic happened, had everything on lockdown. The whole world was on lockdown for 3 years and shit, 2.5, 3 years. Like, y'all don't really see what's going on. Because you too caught up in, I don't care, I'm doing me, I'm getting this, I don't like them, I don't like her, oh, you left, you right, you conservative, you liberal. Like, no, let's just stop all that shit. Squash all that. That's bullshit. That's to keep you busy. That's to keep you distracted. You need to be focused on how all that stuff started in the first place, where it came from, how to get here. What's up with them laboratories that they found where it was manufacturing it here? Had the little rats and shit spreading it around. What's up with that shit in the air? What was he talking about? I see planes, y'all doing this every day, but I'm saying you're being divisive. You're destroying, we're being destroyed. So then if something was to come to this land and do something, we don't care. The Republicans don't like the Democrats, so they're not going to help them. The Democrats don't like the Republicans, so they're not going to help them. The men don't like the women, so they're not going to help them. The women don't like the men, so they're not going to help them. Like, bro, we all need each other. We ain't got time for this. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. They got you up here thinking, want you to get used to getting STDs. Why? What is the agenda? Why they want you to get used to having STDs? Why? Got our women putting this shit on their lips, talking about, oh, this white one, this is, hey, like I said, I'm not, forgive me if I'm being too vulgar, but we showed the clips. I showed y'all the goddamn lip gloss line. Yellow Nut, Booty Hole Brown. The yellow one is called yellow one's called Discharge, and her green one is called Gonorrhea. Can you imagine your wife putting that on as your husband, and you like, oh damn, babe, you look real nice. I like that greenish looking lip gloss you got on. What's the name of it? Oh, Gonorrhea. You gonna be like, what? Come here. I will slap the sense into you. If you gonna ask her again, you gonna be like, excuse me, sorry, come again. What did you say that name was? It's called Gonorrhea. What do you mean? Well, that's the name of the lip gloss. Why did you buy that? Oh, girl, sexy man, I was just supporting her. Supporting what? Why didn't you go get another green lip gloss? That's not called Gonorrhea. Goddamn. Then you listen to all her songs, like, yeah, you raw dog and you letting everybody shoot the club up, huh, Sexy Red? Damn. I'm just saying, man, we got to do better. We just got to do better. It's divisive out here, and it's tearing us apart. Like, we don't like each other. We have low love for each other. You had so many people that, because they didn't receive because of social media, I'm going to call it the jab, the needle. They didn't get the needle. They didn't get the jab. And other people in their family did. You have people like, oh, no, you can't even come over here for Thanksgiving because you didn't get it. You're like, damn, what do I got to get it for? I didn't even got it. Yeah, but it said that this is a pandemic of those who haven't received this, so you can't come over here. Then it's common sense. You're like, well, damn, you reading, you finding out. You're like, well, shit, people that's getting it, people that got the needle, got the jab, they still got it, and they still spreading it. So they lying. Talking about prevent the spread, get the jab. But they was a lie. Because people been boosted, double boosted, triple jab, triple, quadruple. Got 5-6 needles stuck in their ass and still got that shit. People passing out on football fields, the basketball court, all type of stuff. But they want you to, then they try to keep it quiet. Got us fighting amongst each other. Like, oh, did you get it? Did you get it? Oh, I got it. Oh, you didn't get it. Oh, you stupid. No, you stupid. You dumb. No, you dumb. Meanwhile, we ain't even looking at where it came from, how it started, who made it. How is it that you got a cure for this in 2-3 months, but you ain't got a cure for cancer? You ain't got a cure for HIV. You ain't got a cure for the common cold. Like, fuck it. Fuck that shit. Can we get a cure for the common cold? Look how many people still get a cold. What is that about? Oh, but you got a cure for this in 2-3 months? Then you find out, no, they been had a patent for that decades ago. So you're like, whoa, this shit been out. But we too busy fighting each other, hating on each other. Oh, you voted blue. You voted red. You're a man. You're a woman. Sitting over here arguing about dumb shit. Well, what is a woman? Like, homie, a woman is an adult human female. Now we got 6, 7, 8,000 genders and shit. Like, oh, God. Here we go. Here we go. Come here. I ain't going for all that 1,000 gender nothing. What do it say? I made man in my image according to my likeness. Male, female. That's it. Males plant seeds. Females have eggs. They come together to produce life, to bring forth another human being. That's it. That's all. You got some people who are born with both sex organs, and they call like a hermaphrodite. Other than that, ain't no goddamn 10, 15, 20 different genders. Cut the shit. Because if that's the case, why it ain't 20 different genders of tigers and lions and bears and ducks and frogs and shit? How they reproducing? Because you got a male frog and a female frog. You got a male deer and a female deer. You got a male tiger and a female tiger. Now, all of a sudden, we got non-binary, not shit that don't even... What? Bullshit. I don't care. Bullshit. So, point is, can we stop selling out morals and principles and the Most High and our peoples for a few dollars just to get a check? Because we're destroying the fabric of reality. We're destroying the fabric of nature. We're destroying shit that we don't even understand the repercussions moving forward. We don't even get it. Now you got all the women mad because they like, wow, these dudes nowadays, they too zesty. They too sassy. And you even got dudes saying it. Yeah, I'm a sassy man. Like, you a sassy man? Boy, come here. I will slap the sense. Ain't nothing sassy about you. Shut up, you sassy. That's some female stuff, bro. You're not sassy. You a man. You standing on your square, bro. You're not sassy. What are you talking about? How? But because we went too far with certain stuff and allowed it to just look, again, now even the women is like, these dudes, they act too female-ish. They act too, oh, well, I mean, shit. What did you think was going to happen? You kept pushing that agenda. You aligned yourself with it. You was cool with it. Now you can't even go outside. You got to be asking a dude his preferences. You can't even just, you went from asking him what's his income and what he about to now you got to ask him, what are all your preferences in his bedroom? What are all, I want to know. I need to know. Now you got to ask that type of shit. Like, what the, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, hey man, listen up. I love y'all, man. I just gotta keep it real. I don't give a shit. I know I piss people off. I know some people think I'm a fool. I make a lot of people mad. I don't give a damn. I'll slap the sense into you. It's this common sense around here, man. This is not rocket science. If it goes against nature, then it may not be right. This shit is weird. We shouldn't be hating on each other. Man, we got to do a better job. Straight up. You just got to do a better job at being a leader. And a lot of times, it pisses me off to hear all these men on these social media platforms going back and forth, arguing about it. Like, there's nothing to argue about, bro. You a man. Say what you're going to say. Stand in your square and keep it pushing. You ain't got to explain yourself. You don't have to argue. You know what being a man is supposed to be because you are that. So you don't have to argue with nobody about what you should or should not be doing. If you're doing what you're supposed to do in life, it don't matter what nobody say. Handle your business, man. We got to do a better job as men, as males. All males ain't men. All males are not men. Got to do a better job. Ladies, got to do a better job. I don't give a damn what you say. Got to do a better job. You got to be more selective. You can't just be any and everybody. What the fuck? Any and everybody. You supposed to be the crown jewel of some dude's kingdom, but any and everybody get it. Any and everybody get it. When they do get it, get to shoot it up at some point. Damn. I mean, good grief. Have some accountability. If you got 3, 4, 5 kids by 3, 4, 5 different individuals, you know what I'm saying? There are some circumstances that it's out of your hand. Maybe somebody passed away. Totally understand. But if you got that many kids by that many different men, strictly because you just out here, you might need to do a better job at how you conduct yourself, especially considering if you're somebody that's going to say, well, all my baby daddies ain't shit. I'll be nice. I'll give you the first one. I might even give you the second one, but I'm damn sure not giving you the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th one. No, you're going to have to take some accountability now. Enough is enough. No, because you're creating these statistics, you're creating these environments, you're feeding the beast that we're trying to defeat. We trying to come together and get an understanding that we can live better and not be fucking ignorant and psychotic in life, but you're feeding the machine with your decadent ass, no morals and principle ass behavior. Then you can't be held accountable. Can't nobody tell you nothing, not even another female. Or even when another woman try to tell you, like, girl, you should stop doing that. You don't want to hear the shit. She's a pick me. Like, no, you're just stupid. Check your ego. That's all you got to do. Do better. All right? So hopefully, I'm sorry. Hopefully we can do better. I would love to see it because I got kids and I want my daughter to find a good man. I don't want my daughter marrying no dude that's zesty. I don't want my daughter marrying no dude that's going to give her a disease because he's over here doing stuff that she don't know about until she actually gets the disease from him. I got a son. I don't want my son coming out here dealing with all of these weirdo ass females, not women, females that think he's just a utility and don't value what he's going to bring to the table as so far as his responsibility and his approach to things and his morals and principles and his belief in the Most High or God or the ancestors, whatever it is, something that's keeping him on his square, keeping him within bounds, a good measure. Like, don't treat my son like that. I got a son, so I want my son to grow up, find a good woman that he can love and cherish, and they can start a family, get married. Yep, I do want that for my son. Yeah, I sure do. I want that for my daughter too, and I want it for everybody's son or most people's sons and daughters. That's what we should strive for, not just this coming out here willy-nilly, loosey-goosey, hey, have a party with it. Just people just be out here having a whole summer with a cookie jar or the eggplant, just a hot girl summer and shit, huh? Every even past summer, it's wintertime. You still out here just good grief. So with that being said, I love y'all, man. Y'all stay blessed. Y'all stay up. Stay tuned for the next episode. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. Next episode, I think we're going to get back and going deep, okay? And if you don't know what I mean, the last couple episodes, we had that one about the dreams. We had the psychedelic experience. So, yeah, the next one, yeah, we might pick back up on something real esoteric, enlightening, real deep. So with that being said, take care of yourself, please. Conduct yourselves like adults. I mean, do what you're going to do, but damn, sometimes there's a such thing as you can do wrong right. Even though you're doing wrong, you can still do wrong right. You know what I'm saying? It's a such thing as that. You might be doing wrong, but you can still do wrong right. So with that being said, I love